Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is EPICA. If you're watching this, you're probably already an EPICA fan. So I'll have to hold my hands up here and say I came to EPICA really late. I knew they existed, of course, for years and years, and I know who Simone Simons is, fantastic singer. But for some reason never really went to EPICA. It just didn't happen. And then I heard, and like I say, I tell you I came to EPICA really late, I heard the Attack on Titan EP album that they did. And I thought, this is amazing, because it is. So if you haven't heard the Attack on Titan thing by EPICA, go and find it, because, but be warned, it is a big piece of work. You know, it's like listening to an entire symphony kind of thing, except a big metal one. And it's just such a cool thing. And like I say, I know who Simone Simons is. You know, she's just been on the Aryan album, the new Aryan album, which I could talk about, but probably shouldn't. So I am really late to the EPICA party, but it just in the little bit I know, I already think, wow, this is really something special as a band. So they've got this album coming out, but it's called Omega, but it's not out for a long time. It's not out till February the 26th, 2021. So you're gonna have to literally put it on your calendar. If this song does it for you, you're literally gonna have to put an entry on your calendar. So February 2021. That's quite a while. And this is EPICA's 8th album. So at some point, I really am going to have to go back and listen to their back catalogue, because unless this stinks, but let's face it, it's probably not going to. I haven't heard this. But Attack on Titan was such a professional piece of work that you think, well, these guys really know what they're doing. And I realise I'm talking to their fan base, because if you just happened to see this video on YouTube and clicked on it, it's because you're an EPICA fan, isn't it? There are certain bands that you know the people watching the video are probably already fans, whereas my channel tends to be for bands that are lesser well known, shall we say. I'm happy to do bands like EPICA, absolutely, but it's literally a different audience when I do bands like this. So let's get on with it. Which is probably what people are shouting at their screens if they're not used to this channel. I've got a little bit of a bug in my ear about that, but I'll let that go. Right, let's go. Let's listen to this. I have not heard this, so let's see what we get.
See void. The demiurge, shaper of the false universe. Search the demiurge, no rules of self-protection are most of self-imprisonment.
Wow. Epic. EPICA. Epic indeed. I mean, to start with, I thought whoever mixed this album is a big Simone Simmons fan as well, because she kind of, whenever she sang, drowned out everything else, but just about stayed this line of spoiling it kind of thing, so did not spoil it. But then as it got into the big, epic bombasticness of the second half of that song, that thought just went away, you know? And other thoughts came in instead, like, this is amazing symphonic metal. It's funny because please, if you're watching this, go back to see my album review of a band called Cathabodua from literally just last week. If you're watching this, EPICA fans, go and look at that, because that is a fantastic, epic symphonic metal album. Go look at that. But while we're here, these guys have been around a long time. This is their 8th album. Like I say, I heard the Attack on Titan thing, and that was massive, considering what it was, you know? Let's do an album about an anime. This, just off one song, is going to be right up there, isn't it? I mean, it's just going to be right up there. I do not know enough about EPICA to say who writes their songs and stuff, but whoever is writing their songs is a flipping genius. People are always down on, not always, but people are fairly down on metal, and they get a bit sniffy about certain genres of metal. Symphonic metal's one of them, where people get a bit, oh yeah, symphonic metal, it's all about fairies or whatever. Those people are idiots, by the way. But when you listen to that, you think about the stuff that people do go on about. They think about something like Les Miserables on the stage, you know, on the West End or around the world, or big shows. And this has all of those elements. And you'll be able to see EPICA in your local town when people can tour again, you know? the fact that a band, no matter how big and famous, can just keep producing stuff like this, as from my limited knowledge of them, they can keep producing stuff like this, is amazing. That was, well, epic. That's probably the best word for it. I am so impressed with that. And I started off, like I say, the first minute or two of the song, I thought, I like it. But by the end of it, I'm like, yep, sold. Where do I pre-order this? You know? That was epic. And if I keep talking, all I'm going to do is just keep saying that. So I should probably stop while I'm ahead, before everyone gets really bored. So EPICA fans, you're probably watching this because you're already fans of EPICA. Well, I appear to have been dragged into the EPICA fold. But I was with Attack on Titan, to be fair. But this has reminded me again, I really need to go back and listen to the other, you know, the back catalogue. Yeah, wow. There you go. Wow. Let me know what you think, people. Let me know what you think, EPICA fans. Because you're the guys who can compare the past to the present, or the future in this case. Yeah, let me know. And I'll see some of you soon. Bye-bye. Good heavens. I need to lie down.